Hello viewers, a lot of the focus of a watch is on the dial. Here we have one of the most modern iconic dive watches, a Tudor Black Bay 58 with its blue dial. But today's video really looks at the Oyster Bracelet, which is arguably the most iconic dive watch bracelet. So let's change our focus to what the bracelet looks like. So we have a view of the Tudor bracelet out there. It's a fairly good looking bracelet when you look at it in the distance. It doesn't have quite the appeal that its more famous cousin, the Submariner. Now that's a vintage Submariner bracelet that has a rough grit refinishing that's happened to it. Kind of gives it a very doesn't make it look as satinized as a modern oyster bracelet would look. It was fairly beat up, and I think these days most vintage Rolexes would count to be anything that's from the 1990s. So you have a very nice bracelet that has its charm, but not as say finished as say a watch from 25 years later, a watch like the Tudor, or for that matter a Grand Seiko, has a much higher level quality of finish. Of course, if you look at a modern day Rolex, they are just comparable, but Rolexes weren't always as great in fit and finish as they are today. In fact, I would say it is this particular watch we have on our screen that really changes the dialogue around bracelet design, because it just completely introduces a new level of fit and finish that was missing from Swiss watches before then. But anyway, it's a nice example of three oyster style bracelets that so often you don't get. It's most videos tend to focus on the watch itself, but I think the bracelet is such an important part that it's also important to sometime have a video about the bracelet. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on a later video.